10. Sorry, I should have this earlier, but I am configuring things. My disk key overall. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see what happens. Today I have learned 4 things, more or less, that I didn't know. I'm gonna try to fix something that it was never a problem, but I don't want to risk being a problem in future missions. I was doing incorrectly the SPS check all this time. Not too much, not too wrong if you ask me, but at the end all the effort was for nothing. Quick save. So let's consider to fix this error before the next SPS burn. It's connected correctly. External MFT. Let's check YouTube to be sure that we are capturing the correct. Okay, we are not good to start doing the SPS check. Not now. I fear that I can do that now. I mean, I have time, but I really don't want to do that now. If this procedure is fast, I may do it after this procedure, before, while waiting, in other words, while waiting for the SPS-3 update. Okay, let's start the new challenge of today's day. This SPS burn will require ullage, and I honestly fear that moment because I feel that I don't have enough hands. I will try my best. And after that, my next concern is passing to manual. If I recall correctly, around 47 seconds before shutdown. Let me check. 45 seconds. Manual thrust vector control is used for the last 45 seconds of the burn. But one difference compared with Apollo 7 is that in this time the computer will shut down automatically. Let's see what happens today. I think this, this burn will be very long with a very high delta V. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. For sure it's cool, but let's see what happens. SPS, we are at hour 22. Port residuals and delta V counter. Okay, we are waiting for SPS-3 gimbal angles. Honestly, now I am scared because what I learned makes me fear quite a lot. How I am entering the data into the disk key. Maybe I am entering the information incorrectly. So my concern is where can I find the gimbal angles thing? Well, okay, this is not a problem because we are making a BER 49, so that's, I know that. Okay. 2 minutes for SPS-3 gimbal angles. That's new to me. Maybe this is intended to save time, I guess. And well, we have a good amount of time until reaching the next time in the flight plan, so I think that I will put a SPS check at that very moment for sure. I'm totally live, but this is a simulation, so I may fail. Is that Spain? I don't think so. No, it is not at all Spain. I am not sure where I am. Oh, yeah, that's Spain. Yeah, that is Spain. Oh yeah, I see this part much better now. Oh, country. Okay. Oh, roll 026. What is this? Beach? What the hell? Ciao? What is this? This is not the information I was expecting. Gimbal angles? Oh, all angles for SPS-3. Okay. Okay, gimbal angles. Okay. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna make, oh, well, this picture is not that spectacular, but high shot part. Okay. Let's walk here, Houston. Distribution. Okay. Ver 62. Enter. Ver 49. Enter. Ver 25. Enter. Okay, by me. Plus 0.26 plus 0.01 plus 353. Oh, interesting. They want us to maneuver. Okay. Let's do that. For sure. But I didn't expect that. We are now not sure if we can perform a SPS check when our spacecraft is keeping an altitude. Theoretically, I should be able to do so because our rates will be zeroed practically all the time. I will try to do that. Navigation. Okay. PS check. Okay, enter. Let's be brave. PS check. Let's be brave. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. Stop to be sure that all is totally optimal. Spacecraft rates are fine. Let's take all of this. I need to be more comfortable. F25 now 21. Enter. 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 but 56 known 21 enter. Let's be brave. Let's 4 minutes 16 seconds. This will be much better, if you ask me, than just doing nothing. I really can't believe that I was doing this wrong since Apollo 7. But thanks God, NASSP people implemented the bias compensation, and it seems that it compensates all my shit all the way since Apollo 7 in my case. So this is a very good spacecraft, meant to be used by monkeys like me. In case I am performing this procedure much better now, with a little more precision, if you ask me. But in any case, it doesn't matter the precision when taking the numbers if I am that idiot to not introduce these values correctly in the computer. But now I understand, now I see my mistake. But such details, I wish such details were here in the MFT, in the virtual MFT, but this is the charm of this spaceflight simulator, that it shows things as exactly as possible as the real things. So the way I am gonna introduce these values in the computer is only shown in the paper procedures checklist. Okay, we are birth at 4 minutes 16 seconds. We are ready to press birth. Okay, so this is it. Plus 0.00028 minus 0.00004 plus 0.00020. Now we do this thing. Okay, release, I guess. Birth 21 known 01 enter. We enter 1452, enter, and this is where I did things incorrectly. We must introduce this in this formation, in this format for x. So plus 28000, enter, 1454, enter, minus 04000, enter, 1456, and this time plus 20000, enter, key release. And that's it. 37, enter, 00, enter. So theoretically, sorry if you listen to me, I had the microphone a little far away. Stop. Reset. Okay. Theoretically we fixed that problem, and now we have a better situation in our spacecraft. Oh my gosh! Giant violet line is over there. Oh. Okay. This is curious. What is this? What is all this about the SPS-4 gimbal angles? Oh, okay. SPS gimbal angles. Okay. I'm fine. Yeah, all it's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Ah, by the way, maybe I made a mistake. Yep. Another mistake I made yesterday. I didn't remove the optics for the SPS-2. So much details. So much details. theoretically should be inside another 8 period. It's curious, seriously. So let's feed our queue. This is water for 1. Water for another 1. Water for the third one. Let's see. We have here what we want to eat. Detail of hot water. The next meal. That's okay. At least in my imagination, it's okay. Okay. That should be suffice. Buenas horas. Okay. Okay, the milk is fine. Oh, come on. Yeah. My cookies. is going on out there? Oh, to keep this attitude for the IMU alignment checks. Let's see if this time I can remember to remove. I think that being in this 2D view and not being able to see the optics made me forget about them. But in any case, this is the first mission I am doing with the optics, this format, so it's new to me, all this about remembering this and that. I just think that I should resume this. So let's do that just to be sure. This is, yep. I don't like wasting foil this way, but this is not. What is happening? Very interesting. Wait, maybe. Okay. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's hope that all is fine. Oh, I'm idiot. I was thinking that I needed to have a roll of 000, but no, it's fine. I'm sure. For sure it's fine. So, okay. Be focused. Be focused. Waiting for SPS-3. But Well, I'm idiot, but oh, okay, Joe. Oh, it's so fine. That's fine. Okay. The next barn. By the way, now it's our fuel 69.8. Oh, well, exit. Hi there, Gomen. Let's see if I can make another miracle today. I fixed my pipas because I introduced in the wrong way the values when doing a pipas bias check the first time. I obtained the pertinent numbers, but when I needed to introduce, oh my gosh, wait, just me wait, let me check one thing. So this thing, oh my gosh, I have plenty of time. I thought that I should receive the SPS-3 update now, but we are at 1 hour. What damn hour to receive the information so we can rest. Okay. Never mind. What I wanted to say is that, for example, in R1 I obtained plus 0.00028. And it seems that when you must introduce this value in the computer, you must introduce it this way, plus 28,000. But sadly, since Apollo 7, I was introducing these numbers like I recorded them. So I put 28 at the end of the line, but I should have put that in front of the line. So I learned that today and I fixed the thing some minutes ago. So the spacecraft is now in better shape than previously. A new thing I learned. Another thing I learned is I made another mistake yesterday because I set the digital event timer counting up like I always do in previous missions, but for the last SPS ban, probably this was the same for the first SPS1, but I just noticed it today morning. For these bans I must make a countdown for the bar. That's another mistake I made yesterday. So when the MFD was saying me to enter one specific berth at 59 minutes, it was saying me to enter that berth 1 minute into the barn. So, well, at the end I did it. At the end I did it correctly, but I could have done that more smoothly. Yeah, I agree. But not always. When in Apollo 7 and Apollo 9, I'm sorry, correction. In Apollo 7 and Apollo 8, all burns were performed counting up for the burns. To me, at the end has more sense because, I don't know, at the end I was very familiar with that procedure. It's in this mission my first time that I am doing a countdown. So I don't know. Each mission has its own little details. And another thing I discovered I was doing wrong. Yesterday I made a navigation check. I performed a P21, and the values I received didn't match with what I should have seen, even the path I received from Houston. And that's because I didn't notice that at one point it shows -30, and that means that I should have entered in program 21. I should have entered getting -30 minutes, GETI -30 minutes, and that's another mistake I made yesterday. But I asked this morning all these aspects and new things I discovered. I don't know if I will forget about this in 2 days from now, but let's see if I can have all this in mind for now on. So, but in any case, I'm a little lucky bastard, and things worked out correctly. Look at that, that is Orion. Orion, my favorite constellation. Oh, okay. So, well, I'm learning. I'm totally learning. So, all is fine, I guess. Oh. Yeah, especially when you don't know much. Okay, house honey, let's see. What is the better option for this? Okay, that is the best sign right now. In any case, this proves that I must have more present the physical checklists, because, for example, that little detail about the bias check, it only appears in paper. It doesn't. It's not shown here. It's that kind of things that astronauts should know, and that's all. But even then, the reminder of all this appears only in the physical checklists. And I'm glad that I printed them. I have those, but I made the mistake of not having them with me at all times. I don't know. It's at one point after lunch it says to go to this position, and I always go to this position if I must move around, because it's like a good point of inflection where more or less you will have signal, but honestly, if I can have an eye on it, I prefer the best signal as possible. And remember that I am not using the high gain antenna at this point. Need to have real ones. You print them from Flag Journal. I printed them overall I use them when I have problems. I mean, if I can understand what I am watching in this, I go to the printed ones to know what can I do. But it really, I should have them in sight when following the virtual MFD flight plan. Okay, we are losing signal. That's normal. What time is it? 23 and 5 minutes. And 5 minutes? Oh, we are already losing signal. Oh, okay, that has more sense. I mean, for sure in the physical checklists, you will know you have tons of information that you will not have looking at here. For example, the position of the digits and where are the dots. Do you have a question? Go ahead if you want to ask. I have a little less than 1 hour. I have plenty of time before receiving the information from Houston for SPS-3. Son pequeños detalles, ¿verdad? Okay, what is this? Okay. Switches. That is an easy one. Basically, you must perform an align each time you perform P52. And you can look at your attitude in ball 1 normally to set the dials here, and I always prefer to enter verb 16 now 20 to just copy what I see in the disk key. By the moment I never experienced any problem doing that. I mean, I never have a program being executed while doing an alignment. Yep, I use an external disk key. I think that when you said using roll pitch yaw from rotatory switches, you mean this from here. So when you perform a P52, you must realign the balls, basically. So when you wake up normally, you make and you have disconnected the computer, you must perform a P51. Then you must do a P52 option 1 normally, and at one point you will perform a P52 option 3, and after that one you normally will make an alignment here with the balls, because basically it's all the process you need to perform to get a real attitude information through the 8 balls. And of course, as you probably already know, just remember that if you are using the ordeal, one of your balls will be in off rate. I Turi prefers ball 1 for ordeal information, but I prefer ball 2. He says that using ball 1 you can know with the needles when you will reach an attitude after performing, for example, bird 49, but honestly you can see the needles here with no problems even if your dial is there, so I don't understand two reasoning. I'm quite happy about my disc key. I think that in my YouTube videos in Apollo 7 in the second video probably I show my disc key and I give a link to the shop where I bought it, but I must inform you that the Spanish person in charge of doing those, it's right now in a standby mode. He's not making more disc keys at the very moment. He will occasionally make another disc keys, but in any case, if you have the resources to do so, you can make your own following the data that you can find at the Discord place. So I tried to add you at Discord, by the way, Gomen. I can share with you the Discord link if you can consider yourself making your own disc key with the information you will can find at the Discord server. It's an option. But well, of course you will need to buy the components, print the disc key with a 3D printer, and I think that depending of how you buy the components, you will need to, I don't know how to say this in English because I am not familiar with the term. You will need to soldar. I think you speak Spanish, so you must soldar some things in the motherboard, but that I think was improved, and actually there are options to buy all totally built. So at the end you only need to put all the parts together and enjoy it. And you have options. You can buy it with its own DLC, or you can use your mobile phone. Normally they ask for an Apple one, but you can connect your phone inside the structure of the disc key, so you can use the Apple screen as the disc key, as this window, I mean. In addition, you can obtain a historical replica of the real thing, or you can mount it in a more ergonomic way. Mine is the historical replica, but I know that most of people prefer the ergonomic option where the keyboard is in a better position to press the keys, but I personally don't have any problem. Yeah, if you use your mobile phone, basically you will connect with the virtual AGC that's available online, and if I am not wrong into this, but if you use a DLC, you have a Orange P operating system inside the disk key with the pertinent program that will allow you to configure all until and basically you need a BAT file inside your computer. All works via Wi-Fi, so the little BAT program you use in your computer, it's only to make the connection via Wi-Fi between the disk key and the simulator, and it's actually very nice option because you can use this not only for NASSP, but you can use it for entry, and you can use it for kerbal space program. However, while NASSP has this external disk key pretty well implemented, entry or kerbal space program may require a little deeper configuration, but at the end it can be compatible with all these options and even more. It's just too big? I don't think so. It's not that big, to be honest. Yep. EN3 as well. I'm amazed that actually we, after the last ban, our orbit it's more elliptical than ever, and the lunar module mass, I think it really offers a very steady attitude. I remember in Apollo 7 that the spacecraft was all the time moving in all directions practically, but with of course we are right now in autopilot and we are keeping the attitude, but in any case I feel that attitude changes are less a problem with a lunar module attached. That's fine, I think. I think, well, I was in apnea, so that's fine. Well, time to time, I think re-entry, it's being updated and little by little it's being improved, but actually yes, I must say that actually yes. I remember I was watching a friend playing re-entry and I was trying to help him to perform a P52, and of course I didn't have time to check switches. At the end it's like right now I am not sure if he had the optics on. I don't know if I'm even not sure if this switch was off, but I was shocked because when we say to the computer to proceed to search for the first star, the optics didn't move automatically, and I was like, what? This should not happen. So for that experience, I could say that yes. And in addition, what happened there? I remember, in addition, another thing. I think that when pressing this button, GDC align, the only result I got in re-entry was these two balls turning in that direction without any sense. And that was where I came, man, we need a line this. This doesn't work. But it has you can change there the CO2 absorbers cartridge. That is a plus for re-entry, and as I said, re-entry is a work in process, so maybe at the end you will be able to choose your simulator of preference with a good simulation into them. Oh, so you confirm that re-entry does not move. Then that okay. In any case, it's amazing. I mean, re-entry, I didn't play it myself. As I said, I just saw some friends of mine playing it. But just remember that re-entry is made by only one single person. So that's absolutely amazing, if you ask me. And I probably will buy it myself overall to experience the Mercury and Gemini missions, because the virtual reality option it has, I think I can enjoy, or I should check at least. Okay. I'm very happy with the SPS propellant tank temperature because it's really fine. In Apollo 7 I really needed to use this button, and I did use it in Apollo 8 sometimes, but since my launch this is very good. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I forgot to remove the optics when I did the burn. Sad. Let's see if I can remove them this time. Pretty soon we will reach the first 24 hours in space. Another thing I would like to mention is that in this mission I am using F9 despite my wishes, because I mean, in Apollo 8 I was able to avoid this, except when doing P-51s if needed, or things like that. But the problem is that the problem I'm noticing is that I really need to use the green labels, because, for example, in Arcturus, if you can notice this, the labels are indicating the exact spot of this star at 1969, and if you can notice, this star is a little off to the right and down, and that for sure, if I use the star, will give me a little error. The problem is that these stars, the position of these stars, are the ones from 2024, if I am not wrong. So sadly, at this very moment, we really need to use the labels if we want a perfect accuracy. So just imagine, this past decades, this star moved all that in that direction. That's amazing. I think that there are plans to move these stars to their correct spot in future NASSP versions. I hope so, to do that someday. I like 5 balls, so I will use these labels as much as possible, but if you if you use the stars, you will get normally acceptable results in any case. Las efemérides no coinciden, ¿no? Supongo. La verdad es que yo... the truth is I only can recognize Orion and the Ursa Major inside the orbiter, and those constellations are not very helpful to make things in NASSP. But I am totally lost when noticing other constellations, maybe Cassiopeia, and I'm not sure, but I think but I think this one is the Borealis something, I don't know, but I am not sure. F9 in the keyboard to make them appear and disappear. Present build I have has this strange bug, not a very problematic bug, but when you go to this view, the abort texture disappears. And the only way to fix it is restarting the simulation. Of course you could avoid this view by doing this, but it's a pain in the ass, so there is no reason to not move freely. And in any case, this was already fixed. In the next release of this will not be a problem anymore. Boom. Oh, these views. It's tiny seat. Oh, let's move a little back. It's curious that even if I'm still inside the spacecraft, the lunar module antenna is being trespassed. It really depends of the situation and how much time you have. I am following the checklist, and it says to use PER 49 to go to the attitude bands. However, if I must look for stars, I move manually. And I personally could prefer to move the spacecraft to the attitude band if I think I have time to do so, but at this very moment I didn't felt like doing that, because I mean, if you move the spacecraft manually, it's because you want to save fuel, basically, and times didn't give me that much time. So I was using PER 49. But you must know when to follow the checklist and when not. For example, my checklist said me to use A and C quads, but I have much more fuel in B and C, so I changed the path to use in 01111, because if you I don't know if you know this about the paths. I don't know if you know all this, but basically here you specifies what is the spacecraft situation. You can deactivate completely DAP. You can say that you are only a CSM or a CSM and lunar module, like you can see. Like you can see here. It seems that 6 is when it's ascent stage only. And then you have here the options of using or not using AC or BD, and this is the error dead band and the rate select. And here over there is you can use for the roll, so you can say to the computer that the computer must use BD or AC when using the roll. in that case you must choose between 0 or 1, and of course you can say which quads do you want to use at all time. So usually this must be in 1 1 1 1. So that is pretty much what you must do to admin your fuel. And I am actually very scared because the lunar module is really taking away my fuel. But I asked, what I used in first day was nominal. Let's see what happens for this second day. In any case, let's do this. If this was 1 day, this will be day 2, and then 3, 4, maybe 5, and at that point you will release the lunar module to the hell, and you will have theoretically enough fuel to perform the last procedures using only the CSM during the last 4 days. But I will need to be very careful with what I do and what I don't to save as much fuel as possible, I think. And theoretically I should be using less and less fuel while losing my weight. So, well, I am optimistic. Yeah. But I don't have that one for this mission. I like to launch the spacecraft and confront the unknown this way. It's more exciting. It's more excitement to me. Okay, 16 revolutions around the Earth already, and we are at 12 minutes from receiving the SPS-3 pad. To me it's like the lab boys already calculated my consumption, so they said this mission can do this, so I should be able to do that. And of course I never moved the spacecraft without any need. But I suffer each time I hear the RCS. It's like, stop doing that. But as I say, the lab boys calculated all, so if they want to keep this attitude all this way, it should be for a good reason. this point the mission is going pretty well. Maybe today I will die, I don't know. This is a simulation, so you never know what could happen later. But for sure things will need a lot of attempts and in later days, because I don't know nothing about the lunar module in my case, so maybe I will probably upload my videos after achieving the goals for this or that, and I will not be live, because I mean, if I fail once or 2 times, I will say it in the description video, but I don't see the point of some people said me to put all the training process on my failings, but I don't like to do that, because I mean, I put myself in the situation in which someone find one of my videos where I fail. If he's trying to learn and staying, let's say, 2 hours in that video only to discover that I did it incorrectly, that could be very annoying. So I prefer to upload the success videos. I write them. People probably at one point I will make a screenshot and that's all, or I will keep the path in the screen, but I write them in my notebook. I mean, I have a lot of time over here, and I prefer to spend the time writing than doing nothing. Sometimes you are anxious to do something over here, Houston. Oh, looks good if you ask me. It was explained in Discord, but I still don't understand it neither. But it's, let's say, like an accumulative error that the computer is accumulating over the time, that when you enter it and you enter it to the computer, into the computer, you make the computer to have that in mind. And for example, when you are ready for a burn, after introducing the correct numbers into the computer, you will notice that the delta B's numbers doesn't change with the time. So until you perform the pertinent burn. So basically that is what you are avoiding when you perform the SPS check. So you have stable numbers and better calculations for the burns. If you don't make this correctly, you will have little mistakes in your results, because if you are 4 minutes waiting for the burn and your numbers start changing, the computer will think that change occurred, so it will cut the engine too early for little, not even seconds, maybe decimals of seconds. So it's like saying to the computer, remember that you have this error and have it in account for the rest of the mission, please. And with all, NASSP has implemented a compensation through the BIAS. I don't know neither what is the BIAS, to be honest, but there is something called the BIAS, and it is able to compensate the PPAS error. So today I discovered it this morning that since Apollo 7 my computer was compensating that error just because the BIAS. So thanks God it has that design, because without that, and without that being simulated in NASSP, I could have horrible results during my burns. So my burns were a success normally because the BIAS, because the BIAS was compensating the error. You obtain, and you know that error, making this PPAS BIAS check. Since I fixed that at the beginning of this live, I'm glad to say that will not be a problem anymore. And well, right now I will close the chat because this is the moment where the fun starts and I must be focused. But I will read the chat in search of any comment or question as fast as possible. Usual, I have 1 hour to be ready for this burn, and let's see what happens. My most concern is I will be able to press all the buttons in time while doing the ullage. That's it. 25, 17, 35.96. Get it. Plus 0, 15.4 minus, wow, 5, 4, 5. This will be a very nice bomb. minus 0,0,0,0 dot 2 delta v delta w que es y z. Okay. This is it, and this is plus 25.000, no, 2.542,6 delta VR, y este es el 25.036,2 delta VC. Okay. Oh my gosh. 4 minutes 44 seconds burning time. That will be very cool. Plus 51,385. 51.385 libras. Plus 0,01,27 menos 0,00,29, eso es casi 33 clics. Joe Pitch Stream. Ok, 22 sextants más 0,46,97 más 16,489. Vale. Y ahora navigation check menos 0,20,55 más 170,64 más 0,55,8. Vale, y esto no nos olvidemos que nos olvidamos ayer, tick menos 30 minutos. Vale. Roll will be again 0,0,0,0,0. Oh, no ullage. Whee, that will make things much easy to me. No ullage. Roll pitch down. Okay. Things are legible. I think so. So hide. Show path. Okay, let's go. Let's make the uplink. CMC 3700. Accept. Okay, that's fine. Ready for a blink. Okay. So, 17 menos 30 es menos 13. 60 menos 13 es 47. O sea, Getty es 24, 47, 35,96. Map check. Okay. Completed. Block 5700 PCM bit low. Check out 5721 proceed ver 25 and this is the mistake I did past day, plus 00024 hours plus 00047 minutes plus 35,96. Enter. Proceed. So this time I should be able to see the correct numbers if I calculate it all correctly. 0,20, 55 más 170,64 más 0,55. Perfect. Perfect. 0, enter. Ok. Birth 48, enter. So this time we still have more fuel in B and D, so I mean the information is cool right now like it is. So let's say proceed. Sometimes you must press 2 times proceed. Okay, birth 21. Weight is plus 5, 1, 3, 8, 5. Movimiento 185. Enter. Proceed. And this is for 3. Birth 24. Enter. And pitch. Let's see. Is plus 001 27 minus 000 29. Okay, that's correct. Proceed. Activate pad. Okay, let's go. 3700, and let's execute program 50. Okay, get it 25, 25,96. That's good. I said proceed, motherfucker. Okay, delta V's 15,4, 25,42. 5, that's absolutely correct. Oh, okay, I'm gonna 271,1 son los objetivos, 110,0. Vale, y this match with the delta V R 25,426. That's okay. Okay. That's very okay. Proceed. Counting down. Okay. Per 16. Now 35. Enter. Oh my gosh. Set the counting down. Okay. Let's see what's happening. So basically we must put this in 12. Counting down. 1 hour. Down. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Basically, wait, Hey, let's see what's happened. That's better. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34. Okay, that's better. Okay, release. 16, 45, proceed. And we go to 40, program 40. We have 50, 58, verse 37, enter, 00, enter. Okay, let's do this, advance on, okay, let's, 1, okay, cycle cryofans, 1 minute. We already spent 24 hours in the space. Let's save here, in case we die now. Because the space is dangerous. That will suffice. Okay, let's save. Let's save again. Oh my gosh. Little less than 10 minutes to continue. Now we are waiting for the sunset. Yeah, let's check the flight plan. Night should occur at 24 hours and 18 minutes. And even so we must wait to perform. Like you can see right now, we are gonna perform P52, and after that GDC alignment to IMU. So, as I said you, each time you made a P52, you basically must realign on. Let's see if we have stars in this attitude. I think that you still need a P40. Because it's P40 the one that controls the burn. And it's quite important. The correction minus 30 minutes is for the nap check. when it asks you to enter a time, it's getting minus 30 minutes. So the path they gave me offers me the latitude and longitude and altitude on which I will be. It's not a backup. I am performing the SPS-3. Thanks God I will not need any ullage. Or what do you mean? Maybe I'm not understanding. No, I am not returning at all. This is the third SPS I must perform in this mission to check basically if the CSM is able to keep the attitude with the lunar module docked. This is one of the 3 burns I must perform during day 2. And it's a very long burn of 4 minutes 44 seconds. And I will try to keep the attitude manually and the last 45 seconds. Yep, off plane. It's a burn off plane. Let's check one thing. Let's see. Oh, we have stars in sight and the moon. Oh my gosh, what a beauty. Okay, I like this attitude. Right now I am a little scared about the attitude, because it was said that I needed to enter the SPS-3 gimbal angles at one point using BERF 49, but the attitude for this burn must be 000. Oh, maybe this will be fixed after the next P52. I am thinking. Let's see what happens. I'm here waiting for the sunset. Oh, is that possible? I think this is Uranus and Jupiter. No, it can't be. That must be a reflection or something, the lunar model, or maybe I am. Yes, it's curious. We can be very bad persons and check. Oh yeah, this is from the lunar module. My bad. These are not planets. Okay, so we go to hike, we go to 0, and we go to CNC. No, RepSmart preferred one is the third option. So basically we are gonna update our refs mat, if I am not wrong, and I could be wrong in this, but I think that the option 3, the preferred one, is to check the the new refs mat I introduced in my computer. I am gonna check this information again at my physical checklists. I have time. Well, I don't have time because the sun is already hiding. So let's be focused again. And we will see it right now in a few seconds. Okay, we reached the sunset, perform P52. All that is fine. 0 off. Okay, we already CMC, bar 3752. And oh, okay, my bad. My bad. Option 1 is preferred option. So yeah, we are update our refs mat in any case, but through the option 1. I thought it was through the option 3, so I was wrong on that, sorry. So well, we are already have option 1 inside, so proceed. No attitude light in this case. Oh, okay, new oh, okay, that has sense. All is working correctly. Okay, we don't need to maneuver the spacecraft because we have plenty of stars out there. And let's do this. Proceed. Don't fail me. Okay, start 22. That's fine. Let's go here because we are moving too quick. Okay, this is fine. Proceed. Will I get all balls again? Okay, start 22. Okay, go to mark, go to manual, low, mark. I like to change the view, but I can stay here. I don't know why I'm obsessed with changing the view. Okay, proceed. It was start 22 computer. I swear to God. Now 24. Okay. CMC, hide. Go computer. Jena Goo. Good work, computer. Mark. Manual. Oops. No. Okay. Mark. This time I used the stars. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, it was start 24. Computer. Proceed. All balls because I'm gold. Okay. Proceed. Okay. Then we must go to free. Did you see? This is right now in the correct attitude because we updated. Enter 000. Okay. Enter. We remove these ones. I 0. And now this sheet that okay, this is not the thing I hate. This is easy. We are still oh no, less than 1 hour right now. Okay. Verse 16, now 20. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we are looking my disk key. So we have 358 for all. Basically 0 in all cases, because that is the burning attitude. Okay, let's put this 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's move in this direction here. In case I'm happy with the attitude. 0, 0, 1, 3, and this is 0. Okay, attitude set. I am you, and now we are sure to move this the correct way. Let's put this, and yeah, that is push, and now CMC, select 2, we have the wanted MSF, let's do this check, MSF function, oh, directly, okay, delta VC. It's okay, it's a very positive number. Does make an interesting let's say so much. Enters 36, 2536,2. It's fine. Okay, great. CMC auto. Interesting. Very interesting. T minus 45 minutes. Okay, we are still go for this save. Okay. 45 seconds. So if I'm whoa, interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna check something. Let's see if I can verify that here. 5018. Okay, we are going through the checklist basically until the bond. I want stroker program. Okay, after 1 minute. At shutdown a minus 45. I think I will see this in the disk key. SD gun. Okay. I think I know what I must do for this. I think that I know what I must do for this. Okay. I think that I will be able to make this. It's not that hard. Waiting for the SPS. Okay. Okay, let's check my flight plan. Start check. Sextant start check will occur. Okay. Okay, all good. We are in time. That's the problem. It's too easy. And when it's too easy, you make stupid mistakes from here and there, and things could go to the hell in a blink. Oh, no worries. This spacecraft is like a Swiss clock. It will switch down correctly in time. And of course I will check residuals, but I think I will not need to trim them. Maybe yes, I don't know. But the last burns I did, I never trimmed the residuals. I'm happy that I will not need to make any ullage. Four minutes 44 seconds. Oh my gosh! It is the longest burn I have made in Earth orbit. I would like to. Well, I don't need to do that. And in my orbit right now was 192 with 2 nautic miles by 109 nautic miles, and our objective for this burn will be let's check this, 271.1 nautic miles by 110 nautic miles. Well. In any case, it's something. Your advice is something I will have in mind, because of course if things are not as they must, I will switch these ones immediately. I was tempted to use it, but since I had it recorded, BERF 82, but there you will be only your apogee and perigee. I'm not sure about how to check the velocity. Okay, I must be focused again. We are very close to 45 minutes. Let's see what happens. Okay. T minus 45. Okay. We are gonna load program 40. That's easy to do. No mysteries on that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There, 57. Enter 40, please. That's fine. We have dot. We have that information. Page 2 already selected. We are fine with roll, to be honest. Not a big deal if you ask me. Yeah, proceed. Okay, we have a little adjustment there in pitch. And we are already at 50-18, so all that was to waste fuel. Thank you very much, computer. Save. We are performed the sexton start check. Let's see if I don't forget about the optics this time. Yesterday I was doing that SPS in any case at 3 AM and I was very sleepy. So just imagine. And this time I didn't need to perform any shitty start alignment check, but that is a very boring procedure. I understand that we are in a test flight. We must know if the IMU is able to align correctly with the lunar module attached. All that is needed to do that. That was a very time-consuming procedure. And it seems that it's not needed for this, but that's cool. Not full stroking. I must ask what is that about the full stroking. Oh, that's true. That is another difference from the previous bun. In previous bun, we only used. Let's remember. In day descriptions. Let's see if I find this. Okay. Day 2. In bun number 2, we used only a 40% amplitude stroking, and this time we will use full stroking. Full amplitude stroking. I don't know what is that, but that is a difference. I'm gonna remove this because it removes me visibility. I have my physical disky, but sometimes I really prefer to watch the virtual one. We are in D. Okay. We are aware of this. Let's go down. Oh, not yet. I don't know. I need to see the timer. Okay, let's see. Off. CMC. Perf. 41, now 91. Enter. And we introduce this. Plus 0, 4, 6, 9, 7. Enter. Plus 16.489. Enter. Let's check if we see the star and the sextant. We are very close to sextant 22, but not perfectly. But it seems that we can wait a little. So maybe it will enter. Yeah, it seems that it will occasionally enter our site. So in any case, that is a very good start check. We can wait, I guess, but oh my gosh, my world is right now upside down because I normally wait for T-minus 45 in the event. In the digital event timer, and now we must wait to T-minus 15 to make my stuff. That's curious. Okay, I think that will be suffice if you ask me. It's curious that we don't have perfect view I wanted, but to me is good enough. Load stroke. Okay, just a moment. Yes, this is the reason I forget this, because I moved up and I only was focused in this. Okay, let's see. Birth 21, now 01, enter. 30, 12, 30, 12, enter. What full stroking? 5, enter. Check stroker. Birth. 06, no, 02, enter 30 12 enter. R1 es 0005. Yep, it is. Okay, release. Okay, we are go to continue. Save. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So all is fine. This point, all is fine. Okay, that was more or less okay. 22 sextant. It's in any case, it's mysterious to me. It works better going to the moon and returning from the Earth, and it worked pretty well in the moon, but in the Earth, it's like Houston still needs work out this a little more. But I'm obtaining better results than in Apollo 7. Sometimes in Apollo 7 I checked the star and it was already behind the Earth, things like that. Maybe I made a mistake. I have a screenshot over here with some important information. No, I did it correctly at t-minus 40 minutes. It's curious. So we have time. No, in Perfect 82 R3, it's the time you have left before making the entry. The stroker, yeah, the stroker. In R3 in 82 is the time you have left before performing an entry. So normally if you are in orbit, you will see minus 59 minutes 59 seconds. The velocity is checked other way, and honestly I only saw the velocity during the launch. I guess that if I enter the correct verb and the correct noun I could check that, but I like to follow the procedure when I can. And theoretically we will see the velocity during the burn, if I am not wrong. Okay, MFD says to wait to t-minus 10 minutes, but as I said in previous videos, I don't like wait to that. I prefer to wait to t-minus 15 minutes to perform all these steps, because I really don't like go in a hurry if I can avoid it. Yes, it's true, I should have time to perform all these steps in such quantity of times, but if I can stay here 24 hours, I think that I can wait 4 minutes of spare time before the ignition without doing nothing. But of course you must follow perfectly the checklist when in terms of 2 minus 2 minutes. You must wait to 2 minus 2 minutes. I will ask what is that in Discord. My guess is the element that maybe controls how much will keep the spacecraft steady in the center of the attitude. I will ask. It's my guess. It's just me guessing without any proof. But the fact that you can set that in a 40% and then full amplitude, I don't know, maybe it's to see if it can support the lunar module in different configurations. And I must say that in any case bombs are being very successful. What time is it in real life? Okay, I think that today I will be able to go to the bed very soon, and that's cool. Okay, all looks good at this very moment. I wish I could see star 22 at the sextant, but for some reason he didn't want it. But it was very close to the center of the sextant, so I'm happy with that. Okay, 15 minutes to continue. Fasten belts, please. Oh, let's deactivate that. Okay, it's night right now. Indeed. Oh, okay. Okay, SPS number 3 will occur at daytime, so all is fine. Full stroking, empty VC for last 45 seconds, burning time 279. Okay, we are very close with the flight plan said 2549.1 feet per second, but we have a very close number. I will guess that we must check in this case delta VR. So the one we had was 2542.6 feet per second. So we are very close to the calculated numbers. This is checked. This is checked. And this is checked. No glitch. I'm really happy about that. This is okay. This is checked as well. It's amazing all the things that this spacecraft is able to do. In so many ways. I mean, it's very versatile. I learned something new practically each time I enter this cockpit, and that's part of the learning process, I guess. Oh. Okay. Light of the sun. I was thinking I didn't checked something earlier when performing that P52 that could explain the problem I experienced in maybe I did something wrong in that step. Could you check, please? You have plenty of time. You can go to my last P52, and when I obtained my new IMU angles, can you tell me what was shown in R3? Because if that number was over 70 degrees, I should have moved the spacecraft, and I think maybe I am mistaking things. I'm gonna check the residuals. Just a moment. B52 6 dos. Let's see. In flashing birth 6 now 22. Yep, in new ICDU angles. I made a mistake before. What we are obtaining there is new ICDU angles, and R3, if it's over 70 degrees, maybe I should have moved the spacecraft accordingly, and maybe that is the reason I didn't got a good start check. In any case, we are very close to the correct attitude, and I'm happy with that, but I would like to check that, because if my MG was over 70 degrees, I should have maneuvered the spacecraft and press berth 32 to go to repeat 4, the step 4 before proceeding. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Zero torque. If you can't understand what I was trying to ask for, I will check later. But that could teach me something new. It's the fact that I normally doesn't give a shit about this MG number, and I think that it's really important. I think it should be under 70 degrees in any case. I bet for that, because I already had that in mind. I mean, we have already our IMU correctly set, so I don't know. I don't know. We are close to hour 25. Let's hope it's all correctly set. Tick 17. I think that all is correctly set. I have reasons to think so. Since we had, okay, that is the Earth. Yeah, I like this attitude in any case because it's evident that we are off plane, and that's the goal. Let's go to this window. We are at T minus. Well, we are gonna make a quick check of what we are seeing over there. Just to alleviate my stress. I am gonna close the chat again to be focused. Oh my gosh, what a day. And it's the next heat period. I'm hungry. Oh no, I will not eat until after SPS number 4. 2 minutes to continue the procedures. I guess that maybe someday I will need start doing things at T-10 minutes, because I must do other things in the lunar module, things like that. I don't know. The altitude. Keep the altitude. Okay, we are there, detect image. Basically it's all closed. Close. Except these ones, and these ones, and these ones. That looks good. Save, bend. Okay. Okay, verify, that's fine. Okay. Mean, right low, on. Okay. This time these are correctly set, and we must switch off this form. Okay. We are go to continue. In this case, I prefer to wait to T-10 minutes. Save. In addition, I like to do this because if I made something wrong with the timer, I may have a chance to notice the problem with time to fix the timer with not 2 minutes but maybe 5 minutes. But looking the Getty and all, I think that that this time all is correctly configured. The last time it was correctly configured, but following the procedures I knew in Apollo 7 and 8, but now this is new for me. Okay. So no ullage needed. I repeat that myself because I want to remember that the things will go in a more easy way. check at the cockpit. All is correctly prepared. Okay, let's do this at T-11. The little knot I have in my stomach, something that you must feel someday. What if the engine doesn't burn? What if it explodes? What if the computer has a problem? So many questions. Over here, Houston. And this one in main B. Okay. AC. And direct off and off. Okay. And this one this way. Go through. Okay. Let's wait to 2 minutes then before continuing this. We are gonna check the gimbal. I don't like do this with no time. Okay, here a little advice for you. When you press this, keep this some seconds up, because if you don't do that, you may find troubles. Okay, clockwise, no motions, yaw, pitch, nothing. We are go to CMC. We activate pitch 2. And we activate yaw 2. Okay, we confirm this moves. Satisfactory. We set gimbal. Okay, we have plus 1, 2, 3 practically in this case, and minus 1, 2, 3 in this case. And we perform the pertinent check manually. I am moving my joystick. Gimbal moves correctly in pitch and yaw. We put this in neutral. We go again to ACDC and direct. Okay, and this again to rate 2. We go to proceed. Okay, that looks that it works, and we move again to this one. Enter. We are ready for the automatic check. This moves. This time is the computer that is controlling the gimbal, and we make sure that this recover the. Okay, that looks very good. 7 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Monitor GPI response. Okay. Wait a moment. Go to the. Okay. Okay. Let's try to fix this. Nine, 8, 7, 6. That looks better. 7 minutes to go. You see, I like to have time for this. Okay, this should be done at t minus 2 minutes. At t minus 2 minutes, but I don't like that. So we are ready for the burn. And now here is my problem. I'm gonna make some calculations just to be sure that this burn will endure 44. Okay, so at 3 minutes 59 seconds I should move this to SDS to make the last 45 seconds in manual. I am doing this because right now I don't know if I will see a countdown here for the shutdown or a count up. So if I have a count up, I will know that I must go to SDS at plus 4 minutes. Sorry, correction, 3 minutes 59 seconds. It's better to have all prepared. Save. Waiting for t minus 2 minutes. The other option is, of course, okay. Let's go. Let's see what happens this time. 4 minutes for burn. I can put my notebook apart. I did all as well as I was able to do. I really think that if I must repeat this, I can do that from this save file. Ones. No leech. I think that I was wrong about the leech. The leech will be needed in the next SPS. So 2 minutes. Go. We are gonna wait for T minus 30 seconds. Okay, I think let's position it as here for the burn. Less than 2 minutes to burn. Interesting about this. I will try to keep that roll in that position because okay, less than 1 minute. Disky blanks. 30 seconds. Normal. High, please. Forward. Now village. 20 seconds. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, confirmation. Proceed, please. Burn. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we have a regressive countdown. So at T minus 45 seconds is this. Let's be prepared. Okay. This has sense. Verb 68. Minutes to shut down. Let's save here. Okay, forget about that. I was wrong, we are not seeing our orbital velocity here. This is another thing. Okay. Let's be focused. Those 45 seconds will feel very long. 10 minutes for shutdown. Okay. We're close to go to SCS. 5. All looks good. Let's see what happens now. 1 minute left. Okay, keeping it. Keeping it. Okay. Okay. It was fun. Engine cut off, 16:40. Let's secure the damn spacecraft. Pitch 1 off, Joe 1 off, 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 TBC, attitude max, rate hike, and this one's off, tape record forward off, and proceed please. Oh motherfucker, I said proceed. 1685. Well, well, things of doing things manually. Do not trim. So these are my residuals. I'm gonna make a screenshot. Okay, Houston. My residuals are minus 0.0004 plus 0.0156 plus 0.0132 and AMS minus 6.3. Are you happy? Stand by. Proceed. Here a little mistake. Pro and function 37 is repeated by accident. Go to rate 2. And now you don't need to repeat this step. You must press verb 82 and check our orbit. Okay, our goal was oh, interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Our goal was 271 and we got 258, so our apogee is quite low if you ask me, but things of doing things in manual. But perigee is perfect. It only row 1 nautic mile, so and we are still in orbit, so I think that I am happy with the results. Proceed. Go to poo please. MS function. Okay, off. We go this off. We stop this one and we reset. And dump shut down transients, maybe a little weirdness this, maybe this one a little, but that's only. Wait, interesting. You want to fight me, are you? Do you want to fight me? Okay, that is enough. That's it. I'm gonna save here and stop the simulation. Tomorrow, the last SPS burn of today's mission. Okay, this is 25, 26, 25, 26, 2106, 2106, more or less. Exit. Exit. I'm gonna check YouTube only in case you said something. Good burn 9. I hope so. I will say this in Discord and see. Well, thank you very much for watching once again, and I see you tomorrow.